Hello, so we're back again with the painting. So we stopped here the last time and I've worked the image, the painting a little bit, and so I kept it on a new layer. So this is where we are now with the painting, and we are going to be working on the pattern, the texture, and then there's something I want to pass on to you, some tips for texture, and let's get into the painting. So I'm creating new layers, so when I post it out there you see the difference. So let me just pick one color, like the darkest color there. And patterns, the way to work with patterns is the same measurements we talked about. You measure things. The way I say, when you start, don't focus on likeness, focus on structure, because it's easy to get resemblance, likeness through measurement. The same thing with pattern. Let's look at how we do it now. Now, if you look at the dress, can't zoom in anymore, you'll notice it has this brown, but between the brown you see this white, and it's like it's dots, but it's because of the other points. Because of the other point, then it feels like dots. Let's do that now, so you see. But between you see I added gray to the painting to show the lines, but the color I use is a little bit brown. It's kind of it's gray, but still falls on that brown side. So now you see how I will push. And one advice I will give you is, when you are making these patterns, you don't need to do everything exactly as you see in the image. We are not creating a realistic painting. We are not trying to be hyper realistic with what we are doing. Be free when you paint. And one of the reasons I say that is we have picture cameras today that capture realistic moments, exactly, everything. It captures it well, high def and stuff like that. So we as painters can't be pursuing that same thing. If you're a hyper realistic artist, it's good. If that's your passion, it's wonderful. But for us painters, painting is like me talking now, giving my points, my ideas, my opinion, and in a given matter, in a given subject. So a painter is trying to tell a story. What we see, the way a writer writes, the same way a painter paints. The writer writes using words and crafts his own opinion or ideas through story. The same way we painters, you can look at the image, this a picture, you can look at it and you look at my own painting and you see the resemblance, but you can tell this is not a painting, it's not a picture. Rather, you can easily tell this is not a picture. You can tell who the character is, Sophia, but you can definitely tell that this is not a picture. It's a drawing by an artist, and this is the artist's take on the said image. So that is one thing you need to understand. So when we paint the pattern, when we paint, you don't need to go detailedly. Everything, some people use grid. I won't encourage that. Start painting everything like you are just copying the image, and the wonder or the beauty you bring to the painting become how mechanical you are, how accurate you are at copying an image, a photo, rather than bringing your own idea or vision or opinion through your painting. So now let's start coming in with the patterns. Slowly I start pushing the form, and I'm going to do this. Start coming in. Let me make my brush bigger, and I'm pushing in. I'm going to drop this here, feel that point there, and then come on up. Feel how it pushes down, and slowly I'm pushing points down. It's not there, you can't see it there exactly the way I'm painting it. I'm going to do this because I'm simplifying things. I'm giving my own take on things, so it definitely won't be the same. I'm not trying to copy the image. Starting to feel the form. Feeling that top side. Come down. Push down also. Feel this point. Feel this point. It comes down. Choose to feel yourself, choose to transcend, choose to be around. And you can see here I'm not too worried about the whole. I'm still going to be zooming out to look at the whole image, but I'm not too worried about it. Not like when I was working on the face. And everything I'm painting, like see me painting now, I'm still going to go over them, and retouch them. I'm going to do this, and now I'm going to come in with the color. I'm coming with still in the range of gray, but it's a little bit muddy. The color is going to sit close to the initial pigments I added, the initial colors I added. I'm going to push it up a little bit. Feel that pushing down. I'm going to take this up a little bit also again. It's going to sit side by side to others, close to the others. Feel that. I'm going to draw this down. Draw this down also. If you look at that point, this part close to his neck, I'm even going to touch this up a little bit, push this out, comb the side of his neck, and do that, and come with dark there. I'm going to do that here also. Feel that tone, turning the canvas now, so I can get that. I'm going to come in with the smudge tool and just soften those lines I just put down now. Feel tone. And this is not, remember I said it when we started, this is not a finished work, not trying to paint the whole thing. This is just a quick study. We are studying, and push yourself when you study. Don't be stiff about it. Always remember, painting don't start clean or neat. Start rough. Once you do this, come back in here, push it down, still come back the same place. And I do this a lot. Push it down, push things down, feel that point, make these points connect. Connect down to the form. And that is one thing with painting that you need to have in the back of your mind. The fact that it goes from rough, painting and sculpting, they actually feel like the same. You build, and sculptors use the wire first before they start sculpting. So it's kind of the same thing. Build is like building the form. So let's go back to the texture. Still feeling that texture. Go back to our light gray and push down. And see, I'm covering that point completely. I can even do this. Feel that gray touching that point. Did not mean to add that. So see, I take it out. That is one thing I always talk about, being intentional. Some people might leave that there. Even if it will work for the painting, most times I take it out and see what its use is there before adding it intentionally. It shouldn't be something that just appear there and you just continue working on it. You might end up creating something wonderful, but you don't really know how you got there. So it becomes a challenge to recreate same kind of masterpiece. But if you are focused on process rather than style, then you can easily recreate whatever you intend to, whatever you feel like doing, what you know. So let's go back to the cloth. Taking this now, going to start adding it here. So if you look at the cloth, that point, you see how it feels. Feel that. Feel that push. I'm going to come in with the mixer brush. Okay, I'm going to paint it then. 1, So, and then we are feeling the tightness of the clothes to the skin. It's true. I'm going to push that light before I create it. Like the sun, like the sun. Come down to it. Now push it there. So I'm looking at the neck now, and one thing I don't want the neck to overshadow other things. One thing about painting is let's look at that focus. If the more you paint a particular area, and the more difference you have in that particular area, the more focus you get in that particular area. So as I'm painting, I don't want the focus of the image to leave the face, because if it starts leaving the face, or let's say then maybe it starts going down here, then something is becoming wrongly done, you are now creating the wrong thing. So you need to watch that when you are making your painting. Focusing is important, and places with strong difference, strong contrast, still focus. So better you have all your contrast in that point, rather than it's coming down now to this point here. So take notes of that when you paint. It's important. So I'm going to push now, look at the throat a little bit, and kind of dial things down so they don't take the eyes away from the top. I want the eyes of the image should be at the top to push the viewers here. Now I'm working on something else. That is one thing painting. You see one thing and you work on it, and before you know, you are seeing something else. You have to work on those things. I'm not forgetting the main focus, the main thing where I said throat, but I'm also going to keep that in mind. So you see, I'm dialing things down. I don't want strong edge under this point, so you don't distract from the face.
Choose your people, choose your time, choose to be vibrant, choose to feel yourself, choose to transcend, choose to be your own friend.
Feeling some fun. I'm going to push this one back.
They will come, they will come. Like the sun, like the sun. They will be, they will be. Everything, everything.
I'm going to zoom out and look at the whole thing again. And one thing I said this the last time about the image. Sometimes I can see it's corrected here. This part, this punch rather, and the background have similar colors. It's not like the actual image where you see strong difference between the actual form and the background. So, but you still see the same thing here. So don't be too worried about that. You might see the same thing below the throat now. So push that down. So this might be the last video we'll create on this same painting, because we have to move on to other things. We are not trying to create a finished work. You can see it's just the head. I did not even try to map out other things. I'm going to come here and add that beautiful red. You see, I did not try to create other things. Push it down a little bit, because it was just a quick study. So I'm going to come here, push the white in there, and feel that form. Relax under. I'm going to push this even further, and then I'm going to do this. I'm even going to come down here, add some strong brown, not that strong. Just touch the sides, feel some points. So when you paint, you see we have been working on this for 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. Started small. Let me quickly add little clean up to fabric. Those little things here and there. Let's have that color. I'm not using the whitest part. I don't advise you to do that. So you have room. If something looks like needs more white, the best thing you can do is to darken the relative values, close values to that lightest part, darken it, and it will pop up, and you get what you need. So I'm just quickly placing this, the same thing. And why I say don't try to copy exactly the same thing, you just become a slave to your tools. If you look at Sargent and how sophisticated his patterns are, or were when he painted, you notice, you think, if you just look at them, you think he was painting exactly the exact fabric he was seeing. That is what you think. But if you go to museums, I've watched some videos on YouTube of museums videos of exhibitions and stuff, and they show the actual fabric, and you realize it simplified things. So when you create too, make sure you learn to simplify things. Don't just copy things the way you see them. Learn to simplify, to break things down so that they fit what you have in mind. So someone looking at this pattern without seeing this, you already get an idea of what the patterns they are of before you even look at this. So always think about that. It shouldn't be, you don't need to start copying everything detailedly, because it won't help you the way you think. But when you look at what you are painting, then you observe what you are painting, you look at what you are painting very well, and you can simplify things. You break things down and you simplify them in a way that suits you. And someone without looking at this reference now, you look at this patterns, you say, well, I know you can feel those patterns, you understand those patterns. So those are things we ought to know as artists, and we ought to be able to simplify. So quickly, before we wrap up the video, let me work on the ears a little bit. Let me sharpen the ears, strengthen some things. I'm going to soften that. I'm going to come feel that form. Feel it push up the light, push up there. I'm going to even come in here and do this. Just start a little bit of light there. Feel this come down, push it up a little bit. And then I'm going to come here, push this up like that. Feel that from turning. Twisting. Then there's this point also. You see how it pushes out. Then you can push this out a little bit, cover this point, and show how it turns to create that form there. Also this point to show out there, and cover that form. So we have touched the ear a little bit, and I'm going to come here and do this. Add just a little push on those forms. You feel that form pushing out. That is one of the beauties of painting. So as I always say, one thing I always say is, we as artists, this is what we get to enjoy the process. The finished work is not for us, it's for the audience. There's nothing, the only thing we gain from finished work is to see our errors and new things to work on. But this is where the magic happens for us. This is where we enjoy the painting. So I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you gain something from what you watched. And this was a nice painting. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any question, drop it in the comment box, and like, subscribe if you're enjoying the video. Thanks for staying with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.